Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making your very first fragrance. Yes, you that is watching me, we are making your very first fragrance today. If you have ever thought making perfume is hard or only for big companies, I'm here to tell you that that is not true, and I'm going to be showing you how simple it is to make your own fragrance at home. You just need to understand the basic perfume formula, and once you get that, you can literally start making your own signature fragrances right in your house. And that formula is what I'm teaching you today in the same way that I have learned it. First, I want you to understand perfume blending, because once you understand perfume blending, then everything becomes easy. So perfume has like a formula, all right? And this formula is divided into different parts. So we have the top notes, we have the middle notes, and we have the base notes. These are the three most important things that makes up your perfume. And if your perfume does not have top, middle, and base notes, it is not going to make sense. Okay, so your top notes are the first scents that you smell. They hit fast, but they don't last long. Things like citrus, sweet fruits, maybe pineapple or strawberry, they make the perfume to feel fresh and catchy at first sniff. Then we have the middle notes. Middle notes are the heart of the perfume. It gives body. It's what you smell after like 10 to 15 minutes. Think about things like florals, peach, banana, freesia, anything soft and sweet. The middle note decides the vibe of the scent. And then we have the base note. This is the one that lasts the longest. It holds the whole perfume together. We're talking about things like vanilla, musk, sandalwood, amber. Without your base notes, the perfume will smell nice at first, but it will disappear within an hour. Okay, now we also need to always add something else to our perfume blend that people don't talk about much, and that is fixative. Now, what is fixative? Have you ever sprayed a perfume in the morning and before you leave the house it has vanished? Yeah, that's because the perfume did not have a good fixative. Fixative helps the perfume to hold onto the skin and slow down the evaporation of your fragrance oils. When you use a good fixative, your perfume can last 24 to 48 hours, even longer on your clothes. So that is it. That is your basic structure for perfume making. Top notes to catch attention, middle notes to define the scents, and base notes to make it last, and fixative to hold everything together. Once you understand this, you can literally create your own signature scent anywhere, anytime. So now let's build Pink Empress perfume together. So we're going to be making 30 ml of Pink Empress perfume. This means that 20% of the bottle will be fragrance oil, and we're going to be filling in the rest with alcohol. So you're going to be needing your fragrance oils. For this video, I'm going to be using a total of 6 fragrance oils. I'm going to be using 2 for my top notes, 2 for my middle notes, and 2 for my base notes. All right. So the vibe I'm going for is a luxurious feminine scent that is addictive, that can make people to turn back and ask you what you are wearing. I'm just going to be measuring everything inside my perfume bottle. If you have a beaker, that's fine. So I'm going to just be using my perfume bottle to do this. So you're going to first start by adding in your fragrance oil. The first one here is strawberry, and it is part of my top notes. I'm starting with my top notes. I'm going to be adding 20 drops of strawberry oil, fragrance oil, and that's around 1 ml, I think. So I'm going to leave measurements in the description box below. Next is pineapple fragrance oil, because pineapple and strawberry are my top notes. Strawberry is fruity and sweet, and pineapple is juicy and it makes the perfume to open bright and fresh. So I decided to use these two as my top notes. So I'm going to be adding 20 drops of pineapple fragrance oil. Next is our middle note. I'm going to be using freesia. Freesia is soft and floral, and it gives the perfume a pretty and feminine scent. So I'm going to be adding 32 drops of freesia fragrance oil. That is 1.6 ml. So I'm going to be adding 32 drops. Then the next one is Japanese magnolia. This one is rich, it is elegant, and it deepens the scent and add class to the scent. I'm going to be adding 32 drops of this one as well, because this one is also a middle note. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and add 32 drops of this. That is 1.6 ml. And then next one is our base note. For my base notes, I'm going to be using white musk and vanilla. So first, I'm going to be adding white musk. I'm going to be adding 8 drops of white musk because it's a base note. It is usually heavy and we don't want it to overpower the fragrance that we are building. So I'm going to be adding 8 drops of white musk. And then the next one, the last one, is vanilla. Vanilla there's this thing about vanilla that is smooth and has a soft finish that stays on clothes and just makes everything different. So I'm going to be adding 8 drops of vanilla fragrance oil because it is our base note. So the white musk and the vanilla are just going to deepen the scent of, our fragrance, our perfume. They are going to add creaminess and they are going to make it to last longer. So finally, I'm going to be adding my fixative. Like I said earlier, you need your fixative in your fragrance, your perfume blend, because you want your perfume to last long. You don't want it to be like those roadside perfume that evaporates. You've not even left the house and everything has, you can't even tell if you have on fragrance or not. So we need to add our fixative to this blend. There are different types of fixative, but for this video I'm using an oil fixative and I'm going to be adding just 10 drops. You don't need to add too much fixative. 10 drops is enough for 30 ml perfume. All right, so now that we've added all our fragrance oil, this is what we have, and we are just going to fill in the rest parts with perfumers alcohol. So yeah, I'm filling it in with perfumers alcohol. It dilutes the oil blends and gives your perfume that professional sprayable texture. So you just have to go ahead and cover up your perfume bottle and yeah, go ahead and shake it up a little bit, and that's it. You just made your own pink Empress perfume at home. So now there's something important you need to do. You need to let the perfume to mature at least 3 weeks. Yes, perfume needs time for all the oils to blend and settle. All right, so store it in a cool dark place, shake gently every few days. If this is your first perfume, congratulations, you just made your first signature scent at home. And what you just did is a professional perfume. You did not make a boring blend at all. You made a long-lasting, sweet fragrance that will get people to ask you what you have on. This is the same process that some brands use, and you just did it at home. And I want to say, if you want to make your perfume at home, please make sure that you're getting high quality fragrance oils, because your fragrance oils determine the outcome of your perfume. All right, so if you use weird fragrance oils or you get them from the roadside, your perfume is not going to come out well. So buy from the right source. Okay, so you can also buy from me. I'm selling them. I have fragrance oils and everything you need for perfumes. All right, yeah, so if you love this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell, and I'm going to be bringing more recipes on this channel, so stay tuned and I'm going to see you in my next video.